All right, and hello and welcome again. The second game of the triple header. Gonna have Round Rock versus Vinland. By the way, it is still very funny to me that Twitch does not like Round Rock's name, but that's just kind of how it's gonna go. So we'll see. I will also say I believe it is Verm who is not able to be there for Vinland, so they will be playing with Red Guy as well, or instead. But should be a good game, I think. I think with the fact that there is a 1 day for Vinland, I'm gonna have to predict Red Rock, but I definitely don't feel confident in that. So there's that. But yeah, we'll see. Changing the timer color because I have to do a pixel game after this. Hopefully not right after, but we'll see. As we do already have one team in as well. So here you can see the rosters. Obviously playing managers on both sides. Ben, unsurprisingly drafting Linux. Two friends there. And then rounding out the squad with a very strong player in Akaza. So Round Rock, of course, we really don't know the how the composition is going to look, how the team's going to look. But definitely a pretty strong one on paper. Meanwhile, on the other side, of course, again, like we said, they are playing with a 1 day for Vinland, playing with the Red Guy instead of Verm. But Stim and Electro, very good players. Red Guy, also a very good player. Just doesn't have that chemistry with the team, most likely. But we will see. Yeah, I don't know. Prediction, I'm gonna go with Round Rock. Also, yeah, by the way, do keep note. I don't know if I can do it in the prediction, but I know I can't do it when scheduling streams or when changing the stream title. I can't put Round Rock's name. I can just put Round Rock. And that's funny. So thank you, Twitch. So I just have Round Rock versus Vinland Vikings, and that's going to remain. And I'm doing Round Rock and Vinland instead of I usually do names. But, pretty good. Well, I guess maybe not. It was a sweep, But hey, maybe that just sets the tone. A little bit of a sweep to start the night, and then maybe we get closer as it goes. Game 4 or 5 here, and then a game 5 or game 5 overtime later on tonight, Maybe we can hope that's how it's going to go. But either way, it does seem that we have everyone in the lobby, and so we are good to go. For my prediction, I am going to go Round Rock. However, I don't know. Of course, as always, it's week 1. I don't really know how good these teams are yet. And so we'll see. As it does seem, though, we are loading in. I'm going to change to the game, and we're going to get underway. Game number 1. The Round Rock Rednecks in blue, and the Vinland Vikings in orange. The second to last pixel game of the week, and the second to last game of the night as well. Of course, or the Prism game. Second to last Prism game of the week. The last pixel game of the week will be the last one of the night, right after this one. But we do got a treat ahead of us. Ben trying to take control here. Now pass back to Akaza. He'll go to the air, trying to get to the backboard. It'll come straight down. He can't get it. Can his team? No. Electro able to get in the way. Now falling down. Electro towards center. Ben able to clear it away. Now down into the corner again. Akaza low boost. Linux the same, but is able to get a piece of it. Now Ben tracking it down into the corner. He'll guide it around. Red guy could clear away. Back into the corner, Akaza, able to force down another 50. Electro, 50 with Linux, will go all the way back. Now Ben, gonna drop down again. Electro, down into the corner, Akaza, Sending it away. Good pressure here early on, though. For Vinland. Forcing the Rednecks back, although no goals on the board in this first minute and a half. So, of course, can very well change pretty quickly here. This one dropping back. Linux able to clear it long. Down off the corner. Ben, center across. Electro. Gonna let it go. We'll get back into the corner. Kaza gonna drop down on target. Stim the save for the moment. Linux diving in, but Electro able to get there again. Now it'll bounce straight down. Ben leaving it to Linux. The shot a tiny bit wide. Now sidewall again. Red guy trying to get it, but Linux able to play it the other way. Ben force back forward. Linux spins around to the back wall. Red guy low boost. Does get a piece for the moment. Hey, careful, Pit Cop. Twitch does not like that. Now Ben gonna pitch it back. Electro moving on. Quick shot. Linux gonna be the one to get a save. It was a double commit. Although on the goal line, one you can hopefully recover from. Ben throws it down to the side again. Linux centering it out. Akaza into the corner. It'll bounce straight down. Linux back to Ben. But he can't find a shot. Just has to slow it down. And Red guy able to force it out from there. Akaza out to the left side. 3 minutes gone. No goals on the board just yet here. Now to the backboard. Ben not going to find it on target again. Good reset, though. Actually didn't get the flip, though. Has to just watch it down to the ground. Now Sim. Beat by Akaza from the corner. Trying to pass it back. Ben not close enough. A miss now by Red guy. Ben going to roll into the corner. Akaza. It'll drop down. Red guy. Another block away off the goal line. Oh, no, I agree. Twitch doesn't. Linux trying to center it down again. Stim. Not quite able to. Akaza. Walked away by Red guy. Now Ben off the sidewall. Stim trying to catch up. I think it's on, but Linux takes it off. Now Akaza off the corner again. Red guy trying to follow it up. Ben. Electro to the ceiling, but going backwards. Stim now left alone, but a great touch. Might relieve the pressure. I did just notice... Okay, so the prediction wasn't closed, but no one scored, so it's okay, as this one is rolling, and there's your goal. Electro starts things off. It is 1-0 Vinland in Game 1. They wait for the prediction to close, and then they start the scoring out. The Vinland Vikings have the advantage. 1 minute to go. So I'm going to pitch it across Electro. Big blast to the back wall. Now centered out. Centered on. Electro again for the second time. And it's 2-0. Blasted to the back wall. Follows it. Strikes. And scores. No one covering the net. And it rolls by them all. 10 seconds later. Now 50 to go. And it's already 2-0. Kaza. Gonna drop it back down. Electro up towards the back wall. Now pop forward. Linux, quick shot. Not quite. Now off the backboard again, though. Getting closer. Kaza just wide. This one drop down. Stim. Gonna spin around. It's waiting under it. Now gonna flick forward. Kaza off the sidewall again. Electro and Red guy both wait. Both low boost, but Red guy earns a 50. 15 seconds. Vinland just need time. Round Rock desperately need goals, but they're not going to find it. Sim on the other end, it's wide. Maybe Electro again, no, but what matters is the time. It hits triple zeros, and Vinland get one. Of course, we'll leave the stats up for just a moment. It is not 20-0 in goals, actually. It's not 2-0 in games either. But that's okay. We're getting there. There's your stats, and now we change map and go next. Good game one for both sides, really, but then Vinland able to turn it on and able to take game one of the series. Now we move to game 2. I think, wait, let me... Okay, I do have save all replays checked, because I didn't save and name that one, but that's okay. I know where my series ends and this one begins. This one dropping down, pop to the back wall, double down, Akaza can't find it, Ben can, but it's high. Shot off target, would have been a goalie in net, but probably a good scoring opportunity, but not to be. Now Ben to the corner again, it'll fall down, red guy, able to clear it away. Linux. Oh, bouncing out, now rolled to the side, it's Sim. Dropping down, Ben, close, but not quite in. Now caught by Ben again. Trying to wait under it. Red guy diving in. 50 out to the side boost. Electro. He has the ball. We know he's dangerous. 50 past 1. Trying for another, but Linux able to cut him off. Now Stim to the backboard again. It'll bounce straight down. And guess who it is? The third goal of the series. His third goal of the series. It is 1-0 Vinland again. 1 minute in to game 2. We did see our first Prism sweep in the last series. Maybe we see our second right here. Let's round rock, and I'm sure a lot of people watching not hoping for that. But that is how it's going. Electro taking over so far. Ben now going to back pass to Akaza. Akaza, such a strong offensive player. 2 players connected well to each other around him. You'd think they'd be able to get some offense going, but unable to score thus far. See if they're able to change that up here soon, as that one doubled close by Sim, but not quite in. The game is muted. The game is muted, but don't worry about it. You could see it. Yeah, I didn't see that, Couch. Thank you for at least pointing it out. Hey, no game audio is better than no game video, you know? As that one's a little bit wide from red guy. The pressure still builds. Electro out towards the side. Red guy trying to shoot. It is on target. 3 players jump, and they do manage to get it away. Skipping off an attacker on the way back. Now this one dropping down, though, and Linux finally gets one in. Took him 7 minutes of gameplay. And Linux finally finds the net. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, me. I turned it on after he said that. When he said it, I did have it muted. So this one cleared away. Red guy around the corner again. Akaza trying to pop it out. Yeah, I didn't see it because I wasn't looking at chat, Couch, but I appreciate it because I'm guessing it was last night. I did go 90 seconds not showing the game, and no one said anything. So, you know, it is better. As Linux going to play it forward. Ben dropping it down again. Linux trying to pass it out. Akaza. See that one. I had. Obviously, I was casting. The game audio was on. You just couldn't see it, so you had the full podcast experience with the series score on stream. But 1 goal went in, and I changed it over. Exactly. As Ben scores, it's 2-1. Should probably talk about that. I just got off the sidewall. A great touch by Akaza beats Electro. Raid boss on this team, and then just then change up. Defender diving, panicking, unable to react. So it just goes right in for the Rednecks, and they have their first lead. Kaza off the sidewall again. Now drop back down. Ben, shot wide. Cleared away for the moment by Electro. Now Sim going to pick it up. Reset past the half line. That'll get to the back wall. Pinched up. Linux waiting. Ben going to drop it down again. Red guy trying to follow it, and Akaza able to cut it off. 2 minutes to go. Still the 1-goal lead holding, although Vinland still pressing. Linux able to dive in for another big save. Now Red Guy popping it up. Linux just going to remove him. I haven't seen many demos from Red Guy so far. We see him get demoed there. Try for this one, but Akaza beats him to it. Very awkward to get back to it, and Electro able to beat him there. Now Linux bouncing in. Red Guy sends it away. Ben gonna pop it up again. Akaza sends it across. Sim drop down shot, but not on target. Cleared well by Linux. Akaza not able to get a piece of it. Now bouncing down. Electro gonna spin around. Sim bang forward. Ben right back down. Electro down the middle. Akaza back away. Now that one falling on target, but Ben is able to dive in front of it. 1 minute to go. It has been a lot of orange pressure, although we have had back and forth. There's a Kaza reset. Got close, but Sim, in quite a bit of time, able to safely get it away. Now going to the midfield again. Kaza into the corner. Linux bouncing ball. Electro able to get the save. 40 to go. And then try to break out again. Red guy, pass back, bouncing across. Akaza able to drop it down. Now Linux off the sidewall. Bouncing towards center. And Ben able to get it away again. Now some will be up in the air. Ben tracking it down off the corner. Linux, backboard, double, just a tiny bit off. And now a double commit. Akaza getting a touch Ben didn't expect. Now they got to rush back a little bit. 10 seconds to go. They are scrambling. But that's a good clear by Akaza. That'll relieve a lot of pressure. Now ticking down. The clock will strike 0 here. It is in the right half. But they will not get a shot. That play forward spikes. And the Round Rock Rednecks do get their response. As always, stats? 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 Okay. Cool. Let me title that replay, change the map. I know the alphabet. I went the wrong way for a second, but then we got that flipped. And now we go. It'd be like that. But anyway, it'd also be like, hey, guess what? Audio, then game. Smile, we got both. A fresh 5 on the clock. Tied series. These two looking to find match point here. Momentum a little bit with Round Rock, although even then, a lot of the pressure was going the other way there. This one going to drop down, held in the blue corner for a long time here. Linux now going to flick it away. Red guy right back in, gets past Ben. Akaza able to take it out to the side. Now drop back down. Linux going to catch, going to cut. Now flicked forward. Linux to the ceiling. It'll fall back down. Linux off the corner again. Red guy trying to get it away, but Ben just going to send it right back in. Seen a lot of ball trapped in the corner on both ends here. As Linux, that could be a pass, but a little bit too far forward. And it'll just fall to Red guy. He'll now set up a dribble. Gets a demo, but not the ball. And Round Rock gonna get out yet again. 1 minute gone, still no goals. Following much more that game 1 pattern, although got a while to go. And Ben doesn't want to go. He just puts one through. 4 minutes to go. 350 if you want to be more specific. And it's 1-0 for Round Rock here in game 3. That's going to fall down to Electro. He'll blast it forward to the back wall again. Falling down. Kaza off the side. Red guy. Gonna drop it back down. Ben around the outside. Blocked by Red guy. Linux forced into action. Sim gonna try to take it away, but Linux stays on it. He'll get to the midfield. Electro not gonna let him get further. Now the other way. Kaza blocked by Red guy. Kaza gonna fake it back down. Dropping away, Linux. Centered out, Electro. Dropping it down again, Akaza. Off the sidewall. Sim, quick shot. Blocked away, Ben trying to land. Very awkward here for the Rednecks. Akaza right back at Electro, but not able to react for a shot. Awkward, panicky defending here. But hey, they did keep it out. That is what matters for now as they try to get out on the other end. Electro dropping it back in. Ben dunked by Red guy. Akaza to the back wall. Finished out towards the side now. Sim off the corner. Kaza can't get it. Ben can. Out towards the left side. Electro up on it again. Now out and around. Ben. Red guy flick forward. Approaching halftime here. Still that 1-0 lead. Definitely not safe, but holding for the moment. Now popped back to Red guy. He'll take a shot, but Ben evades Sim's bump and gets the save. Kaza right back at Electro. How long can you hold? Not long enough. Electro, the force of the Vikings, dunks Akaza and ties the game. .2:15 to go, and we're at a fresh game. Tied up 1-1. Match point on the line here. It seems like, especially when the Rednecks get the lead, very willing to accept pressure, although their defense hasn't been perfect. They all get beat by that one, but it was off the crossbar. An example of what I was saying. This one going to drop down. Quick shot, red guy, blocked away by Akaza. Very willing to accept this pressure, and they are keeping the ball out, but it's not the cleanest defending. All three players get demoed, but Linux spawns right on the ball, and they manage to keep it out. Stim, though, now the air dribble on the goal line. Red guy scores. It's 2-1. Stim brings it down, holds it there. A bit of a bump on Linux as well, and then a red guy secures. Ben gonna force it back in. Electro right back down. Akaza trying to get to it now off the sidewall. Red guy just dives past. The Linux gonna play it forward. Quick shot in. Akaza be able to block it away. Now Ben dropping it down again. Linux will get out the other way. Akaza off the sidewall. Gonna keep following it. Electro awkward guides it a little wide. All of them low boost here. This is a good pass back to Linux, but guess who? Electro, another dunk, another goal. His second of the game, and it's 3-1. Linux trying to dive in to get a piece, and so he does, but a bit too readable. Akaza forward as well, and it goes all the way downfield for a Vinland goal. Now 2-goal lead, final minute of play. Ben trying to read it down. Akaza waiting as well. Not going to get it. Not falling down. Electro catches it in. Ben takes it away right at red guy. He gets a mid boost, but won't get the ball. Dunked away well by Ben. Now Stim out towards the side. Electro waiting. It'll bounce back down again. Popped up by Ben. Electro out towards the sidewall. Yo, does anyone in chat remember the score of the last game? Was it 2-1? Just if anyone can confirm that. I didn't write it down. Ben, gonna play it back in. Now trying to dunk it down. And so he does. And we do have a game. Ben to the back wall. Stays with it. Drops it down a little over Stim. 15 seconds to go. And it is a 1-goal game. A little bit of hope here. Ejected back into it. Also, thank you, Couch. This one back to Ben. Might he just do it again? To the back wall. It'll bounce straight out. Stim will miss. Red guy's alone. And Akaza scores. In the span of 8 seconds, they score 2. And they pull it all the way back. It's a tie game. You can't count them out. Vinland try to put them away, but they battle back. OT looming, but another chance here before it strikes. Electro to the back wall. Vinland trying to steal the game back, but not in regulation. Overtime, 3-3, game 3. Next goal is match point. Stim, play it away. Now it's Ben over to Akaza. He'll get it past the midfield. Red guy trying to track it down. Pops it up. Akaza reads. Akaza shoots. Ben, the 50 not in. Linux tries to adjust. Does get a piece, but not a goal. One falling down again. Ben pops it straight up to the ceiling. Pass back down. None of his team there. Electro forced to get the boost and will get dunked. Akaza sends it back in. Sim sends it right back out. Linux bouncing off the sidewall. Red guy gonna spin around. He'll bang it downfield. Now Ben gonna pop it up again. Akaza still trying to stay with it. Dropped down by Electro. That'll bounce out off the corner. Linux off the back wall. Guess who again? You got the heroes on each side now at this point. Ben going off. Late in this one, although, hold on. Heroes are not perfect. Ben almost gives the game up, but luckily his team holds on. Electro. No boost, just trying to fake low, but Akaza not falling for it. Although his clear is lacking, and Stim pounces. Vikings match point. Electro draws a triple commit, draws a faulty clear, and draws the net open for his team. The Vikings almost give it up, but they get it right back. A 3-2 overtime win, and they lead it 2-1. There's your sets. Cool. Now let me make sure I have the replay saved, and I gotta find the map. See, this is the hard part. The first few are all in like the same place in the alphabet. You gotta go all the way. You go M, up to D, up to B, then all the way down to U, and then potentially all the way back to C. Like, the Colosseum is just so far away from the rest alphabetically. But more important than the alphabet, we got Rocket League to play. How about game 4? Vinland, 1 away from picking up a win. But Round Rock battled back in the last game. Now trying to battle back in the series. And Ben, a strong start. 11 seconds in. They are on the board first. Rednecks the center. And Ben just pokes it in. One goal. Not enough to be a decisive difference. But it is a good start. Cause are going to get removed. Sim just trying to get it over. Red guy also awkward though. Now drop down Ben. Gonna steal. Pop on target. Sim is back. Now sent away again. Stim staying under it. Ben out to the corner. Red guy pass back. Electro. A little bit too far forward, but Sim last back is able to cover pretty well. Now Kaza bangs it forward. Problem is Ben also jumped. Electro out to the side again. Ben dunked off the sidewall. Sim still staying near it. Out the side again. Akaza pinch across. We'll fall back down. Out across the side. Akaza staying near it. Trying to play it in. It'll fall back down. Electro. Ben able to steal it away. Red guy dunked right back up. Linux, close but not quite. Now popped up by Akaza, staying with it. Fake back down, but it's not on target. There's a clean play, but it's not going to lead to a goal. This one will fall down from Sim. Linux, awkward touch. All three commit again, but this time they do get a pretty heavy pinch. That red guy right back down off the ceiling. It'll bounce out. Akaza, quick shot on target. Sim had time, makes the play. Now to the side, Electro. Gonna drop it down. Akaza gonna center it again. Red guy trying to play it away. Linux gonna drop it down. Electro stolen by Akaza. Ben trying to get up for it. Sim. Clear downfield. Just under 3 minutes to go. Another one of those games where there's so much action. It feels like it's longer than it is. But Electro doesn't care how much time's left. He's just gonna score. Demos Ben gets the shot. No one in the net. It's 1-1. He ties it up again. Now when it's out to the side, Ben. Actually, 50s Akaza. This could get really awkward for Round Rock, but luckily for them, Lennox gets there fast to clean up. Still, though, Ben left alone. This one popped forward. Electro into the corner. Red guy has to watch it go. That'll get down the sideline. Centered out by Sim. He can get back to this, but only to the corner. This one bouncing in. Sim gonna play it away. Out towards the side. Linux. Downfield, the red guy beats Akaza. The same. Trying to play it back in. Round Rock definitely want to score soon. can't afford to lose another game. And currently, not trailing, but tied on a nice edge here. Sim, good dunks back in. Round rock, forced to retreat. Red guy, run to center, does get to Electro. Scary sentence for the Rednecks, but that time will not result in a goal. Falling down to Ben, cut off by Electro. Linux gonna drop it down right to Red guy. There's zone on defense. Luckily the first shot's wide. Can Sim turn it in? No. Aka's able to get there in time. Now Ben, gonna blast it down to the corner again. Electro gonna turn it the other way, down from the ceiling. Gets past the midline. They'll get towards the back wall, but Linux can cut it off. That's Sim, a bouncing ball in, bumps one, Akaza on the goal line, bumped away. Red guy scores. Stim, the bounce, under one, the bump on a second, the bump on a third. Red carpet for Red guy. And the Vikings have the lead. $80 seconds, now 75. The Rednecks need a goal to tie and then another to win to keep this one alive. Almost a tie, but Stim holds strong and keeps it away. Now Ben to the back wall again. Akaza tap back, but that's a heavy one. Electro center to Stim. Couldn't find a good shot. Will put more pressure. Will buy more time. Will find a goal eventually. Red guy, the one-day sub, steps up, gets a second goal, and puts Vinland up by 2 with 50 seconds to go. Now off the sidewall again, Stim. Gonna fake it down, intelligent play, and it's 4-1. Stim, maybe an awkward jump, maybe intentional, either way, completely throws off the defense. And it's easy as that for Electro. It is 4-1. They have a 3-goal lead, 40 seconds to go. Surely not Round Rock. I mean, after last game, can't count them out, but 3? Like, you got 2, but 3? I don't know. Not feeling it. This one will bounce down, though. Ben, a window blocked by a Red guy. This should be a lot of the clock away. Now down to Electro. Back up towards Stim. Cut off by Linux. Could be a chance here. Akaza. That's a great doink. There's one. They need 2 more. They have 15 seconds. Not a lot of time, but the door is ajar. Not open. Not like wide or anything, but slightly ajar. There is a window here. This kickoff, Linux not able to go for it. Bit of a tough angle for him, and that should just waste away the clock. It'll take down to 5, 4, and then eventually 0 as the orange team hold possession, and the orange team, the Vinland Vikings, take the series. As always, we will hold for stats, of course. Vinland or Round Rock have left, so you're not going to get to see that. But hey, you can see Vinland, and then these will be uploaded. But that will do it for this series. The Round Rock I combined them. The Round Rock Rednecks not able to get it done. Very well played by Vinland, even with the sub coming in. Red guy stepped up and played well, and sets this team up with a win. So well played by Vinland. They take the 4-game win. And now we hold for just a little bit. We are going to end the stream. But then in about 35 minutes, stream of course live in 25, we will have another game. That will be Deadwood Demons versus the New Mexico Fallen, the final pixel game of week 1. I just did not write down the score to that game. Like, I just did not do it. I'll get it from the replay, though. All good. That does it for this stream, though. Make sure you stick around for that one. So we'll be back, like I said, about a half an hour, so you don't want to miss that. But that does it for now. Your final score here, Vinland 3, Round Rock 1. So we'll see in just a little bit the final pixel game of week 1.